This past summer and fall, I left beautiful Los Angeles, California to embark on a 2.5-month journey throughout Asia. Whether it's with my friends, my family, or myself, each destination and experience was unforgettable and inspirational in its own way. 10 countries, 27 cities, 17 planes, and countless trains, buses, car rides, and walks. Oh, and a lifetime of memories. And you're coming along with me for the ride. First stop, China. Welcome to Guangzhou. Not only is it my hometown, but it's a bustling business city that is continually developing and has a great nightlife. Trust me, the club scene in China is 1,000 times more fun than it is in the US. Our first stop was here mainly for family business, and because we've been here several times before, we didn't do as many activities on this destination as the others. But other than what I'm about to show you, I also do recommend you checking out some of its great malls with underground shopping and the Canton Tower. It's basically an observatory deck with some really cool rides on top. My best friend who I was traveling with at the time took me to Xi'an Island, the neighborhood she used to reside in. The European-style architecture dates back to its colonial times, and it's a really nice neighborhood to take an afternoon walk in. It's also a beautiful place for photo ops, so don't be surprised if you see fashion bloggers using the buildings as a backdrop or a wedding photo shoot going on. Other than residential buildings, this area contains restaurants, small cafes, and coffee shops, so you can take a quick break and shelter from the sweltering summer heat and humidity of Guangzhou. Nearby, there is also a river with a city skyline where you can hear traditional live music being played by street performers. The Canton Place is a fairly new developed residential area with a variety of international restaurants, cafes, and coffee shops in the middle of it. It's a relaxing area with a nice open view, and I love going here for high tea. Welcome to the historical city of Xi'an. Xi'an attracts many visitors a year, and from my observations, many other mainlanders. It boasts many pagodas, towers, temples, parks, and museums, the most notable being the Terracotta Army Museum, which is a sight to see and makes you feel like you're really a part of history. Literally. I also recommend you to try one of its famous street foods, which I believe is pronounced rou jiamo, essentially a Chinese hamburger with very flavorful seasoned and braised meat between two flaky and thin slices of bread. Simple, yet so good. The Muslim Quarter Night Market is located within the historical city walls of Xi'an, built during the Ming Dynasty. As the name implies, there is a huge Muslim population here, so it's really cool to see a diverse group of people selling all types of foods, even though you'll still see the same food being sold by multiple vendors, if that makes any sense. I didn't see it when I was there, but I hear you can also get the rou jiamo here, the Chinese hamburger I mentioned before. Lastly, give yourself a couple hours to get through it. This place is huge and can get super crowded as it's a hotspot tourist attraction. Thanks for joining me in China. Can you guess where I'm off to next? You'll have to find out next week. Check out my latest travel pictures on Instagram and to see when the next video is up. In the meantime, check out one of my last videos. Bye!